Shebeshkt went from making R1 million a month
over million
to begging fans for donations just to fix his car. He turned pain into power and respect into fame, but somewhere along the way, the fame became a curse. Car crashes, court cases, and a daughter gone too soon. This is no longer just a downfall. This is a destruction of a life that once inspired millions. And today, we are breaking down every shocking moment that led to his collapse. The truth no one else is willing to tell. Before the fame, before the scandals, and before the chaos, Shebeshkt was just another young man trying to survive the streets of Limpopo. Music wasn't just a passion, it was an escape from a life filled with crime, gang culture, and constant struggle. Long before the charts and stages, Shebeshkt was deep in the streets. He was living that gangster lifestyle, running with crews, getting into fights, and brushing up against the law more than once.
And then no, it's a shoplifting fell.
Basic shoplifting, brafan me, ngaseri shoplifting na begichi. Gomfrostane, begichi ya begitsorapo, beginal di phone brafan me, ja did buy.
His music wasn't fiction. It was a reflection of the life he was living day to day. He started recording songs that felt like voice notes from the streets. No filters, no fake stories, just pain, anger, and survival in every bar. His sound was loud, raw, and chaotic, just like his life. He wasn't trying to be perfect, he was just being real. Those early tracks spread fast. From WhatsApp group to text ranks, people started listening, not because the quality was clean, but because the message hit home. And just like that, a Limpopo outlaw was turning into a street poet. That's how it all began, with gang scars, hard lessons, and a mic. After struggling for years, Shebeshkt finally started getting noticed. His music was everywhere, on social media, in taxis, and in the streets. People loved how real his music was. He wasn't trying to sound perfect, he was just telling the truth about his life. As more people listened, he started getting booked for shows. He was performing all over the country, and the money started coming in faster than he could spend it. In one interview, Shebeshkt said he was making over R1 million a month.
Over million.
That was a huge jump for someone who once had nothing. But not everyone was impressed. Some people call his music noise, others said he was only getting attention because of the drama, not talent. There were even critics who said he wouldn't last long in the industry. They didn't like how raw or wild his songs sounded, with comments such as, "I'm tired of pretending, his music is so boring." And someone replied with a comment reading, "I'm glad I have never had to suffer him. I just know, track awena, shit awena, the rest is noise." And one comment said it clearly. Some say you won't understand his music if you are not a 2K from Limpopo. It's nonsense music to me, sorry to say. One clear moment that showed how his music was struggling was when DJ Mapolisa played his song Twerk at the live event. Instead of getting the crowd hyped up, the audience was mostly unresponsive. This surprising silence made people question the song's popularity and added fuel to the negative talk about Shebesht's music losing its connections with fans. But Shebeshkt didn't care. He knew who he was making music for, and it wasn't them. Even with all that money, he didn't forget where he came from. He helped his friends, supported his in-laws,
fresh from prison.
and tried to take care of people who had been with him from the beginning. He didn't just shine alone, he made sure others were shining too. The street life slowly started to fade. He stopped doing the things he used to do and focused more on making music and taking care of his family. He believed that God had blessed him, and he wanted to change his life for the better. Shebeshkt had gone from pain to power, from struggling in Limpopo to making millions to music, and even though life was still hard sometimes, he was finally living his dream. Shebesht's life changed a lot after his daughter died in an accident. After that, he missed a lot of shows. Sometimes he was late, sometimes he didn't show up at all. The people who booked him were upset because they lost a lot of money. There were rumors that he had fights and problems with people behind the scenes. Not all of it was true, but it still made a lot of people think badly of him. He also had big money problems. Shebesht said he owed over 2 million rand. This money was mostly from shows he was supposed to do before his daughter died. Some people donated money to help, but he still owes a lot. Shebesht said, "My biggest regret since returning from the hospital was listening to people advise me not to take gigs because they would sabotage me. I still owe many people who booked me before the accident."
Shebesht ka kua Botswana, aka fihla ka Botswana Shebesht aka se bone. Ke a petse.
Why?
O kolota 800,000.
Yonna.
Big events stopped asking him to perform and the money stopped coming in. In April 2023, Shebesht found himself in serious legal trouble. He was arrested after allegedly firing 4 shots at someone's house in Hamamaula village. The charges against him included attempted murder, assault, and malicious damage to the property. People were so upset with his actions with comments such as, "Lock him up, tired of unlicensed firearms, make an example of him." He has surrounded himself with bad influencers. You can't go around telling people you will shoot them. He will have a short story in the industry. The National Prosecuting Authority denied him bail, citing the severity of the allegations. He remained in custody for 4 months before being released in August 2023. However, in October 2023, the firearm-related charges were dropped. Despite this, the incident added to his growing list of legal issues and raised concern about his behavior and its impact on his career. In July 2025, Shebesht was involved in another serious accident. The front side of the car was badly damaged with a crushed bumper. It looked like a strong crash, but luckily, there were no reports of him being hurt. Fans saw the picture online and got worried, hoping he was okay. The accident added to the worries about his safety and the risk he seemed to be taking on the road. Shebesht asked his fans to donate money so he can fix his car, showing that it cost more than 230,000 to get fixed. But the accident also made some people start asking questions. Why was he in so many risky situations? Was he driving too fast? Was he careful enough on the road? Some thought it was just bad luck, while others believe it was part of his dangerous lifestyle.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh damn.
Over time, he became known for getting into fights with fans in public. At concerts and on social media, tensions rose and things sometimes got out of control. Instead of calming situations, Shebesht often made them worse by acting angrily. One of the worst incidents happened when Shebesht hit a fan with a bottle. During a show, a fan got too close and Shebesht lost his temper. He grabbed the bottle and struck the fan, causing a scene that shocked many people. Videos of the fight spread quickly online and fans began questioning his behavior. But it didn't stop there. Shebesht was also seen threatening to stab a fan after an argument. The threat scared a lot of people and made headlines. This was serious because it showed how far tensions had gone between him and some of his supporters. Some fans expressed their frustrations with comments such as, "This guy must be marked as a threat to the society at this point. Who behaves like this knowing cameras are rolling?" And another one said, "No, this guy must be arrested. He is too impulsive and barbaric. I still wonder why people are still poking him with such behavior." This made many fans rethink whether they wanted to support him or not. At the end of the day, no fame or money is worth destroying your future. The wild lifestyle might look fun now, but it often ends in pain or regret. Protect your health, protect your life.